Hello fellow gamers, welcome back to The Last in Line, the channel that always posts everything last. And today we're going to be unboxing the new-ish Wrecking Crew Villain Scenario Pack for Marvel Champions of the card game. Now this pack is, well, it came out a little while ago, but it's got some really great cards in it and some very interesting side schemes that we're going to enjoy. So we're going to get right down to it. We're going to show you all the cards, everything that comes in the pack, and the new rules that come in the pack. So sit back and enjoy another great This Channel's unboxing. We hope you enjoy it. I want to beforehand thank my 3% viewers. God knows why you watch this channel. And thank you everyone else for giving me a thumbs down. Enjoy. Well, we can check out this game out a little better now that I got it on the table. Aside from my attempt at comedy video. All right, so we got space for encounter, discard, and counter deck the villain in the main scheme. Except that this will not work considering there's 4 villains in Wrecking Crew, which we are going to be unboxing right now. So let's take a look and see what we got in here. We got a little tape to pull off. Okay, the Wrecking Crew Scenario Pack is an expansion for the Marvel Champions of the card game. The 4 members of the Wrecking Crew are breaking out of prison and only you can stop them. With 73 brand new cards, this scenario puts 4 villains into play at once, each with their own side scheme and deck. Can your heroes put Wrecker, Pile Driver, Bulldozer, and Thunderball back where they belong? So let's take a look and see if we can do it. All right, we got the expansion symbol. I gotta show you how to prepare the 4 decks. And show you the 4 life counters, and of course you only get 1 villain life counter in the box. You do get 5 life counters if you count the hero ones as well. So you still won't have enough life counters for 4 of them, and if you're going to play 2 to 4 people. So the suggestions are dice. You can use dice. You can pull out your Waterdeep Dragon Heist. And use one of these very cool life counters here that you can adjust. The only problem is there only comes 1. So you have to buy, 4 or 5 of these if you want. But they do sell these for Magic the Gathering too. So you can get online and you can, buy a few of these if you want for Magic. Or you can use toothpicks, or you can use anything as life counters. For people with OCD like I have, I want to see all 4 of them have 4 villain life counters. But the only way to do that is to buy 4 core sets, or you can buy 2 core sets. Arkham Horror LCG comes to mind. You buy 2 core sets, and you'll have enough life counters for the villains and for 4 players. So, however way you want to do it, I'm not going to go out and buy another core set, so I'm just going to have to struggle with my OCD. Okay, so we got new rules here for activating the villains, since there's 4 of them. We got the signature side scheme, and of course the adjusted difficulty coming in here. All right, let's get into here and see what we got. Pop this open. I really do like the mat. I just wish I had the mat to play with 3 months ago. All right. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. This is the main scheme. This is full spoilers, so before I start, and I'm starting right now, work out the main scheme, scenario content, Wrecker, Thunderball, Pile Driver, and Bulldozer as villains, or version B to increase the difficulty. Wrecker, Thunderball, Pile Driver, and Bulldozer encounter decks. Put the Day of Reckoning, Thunderstruck, pile it on, and clear the road side schemes into play. Place an active counter on Wrecker, and advance to stage 1B. Here we got here is Breakout. Forced response. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Well, move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat. If there is a tie, the first player chooses. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. And you get 6 threat on here per player only. So that's really not a lot. All right, we got a Wrecker. Building a 2 scheme and 2 attack. When Wrecker schemes, place the threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. While Wrecker is attacking, he gets +2 attack if the attack is undefended. Here's his more difficult one. He's 3 and 3. Same results on the bottom. Okay. His side scheme, Day of Reckoning. Wrecker's side scheme. This card cannot leave play while Wrecker is in play. Hard hitter, forced response. After threat is placed here, if there is 10 or more threat here, deal 2 damage to each friendly character. Remove all but 3 threat from this scheme. So that's not good. This is definitely something we got to keep. Of course, all scheme we need to keep down, but this is something we definitely need to keep down. Because that's just going to keep haunting us here. This is more Wrecker here. Okay, held hostage. I have attached to the active villain side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from attaching. Threat cannot be removed from attached side scheme by thwarting. Hero action. The villain corresponding to the attached side scheme attacks you. Then discard this card. All right, Magic Crowbar. Attached to Wrecker. Forced response. After Wrecker attacks, place 1 threat on the side scheme with the least threat. Hero action, exhaust your hero and discard 1 card at random from your hand to discard this card. All right, Wrecker's command. Attached to Wrecker, force response. After Wrecker schemes, place 1 threat on each other villain's side scheme. Hero action, spend 2 physical resources and discard this card. Of course, sorry I've been missing it. I'm going to come back over here for 1 quick second. To show you here, this is a +1 attack. This is a +1 scheme. We have Corrupt Prison Guard. No scheme to attack. Guard. While this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. We've got Escape Convict. Scheme 1, attack 1. Criminal. This card gets Surge. He's got 2 hit points. This guy has 3. And Boost. Move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. If you are in hero form, that villain attacks you after this attack. That attack does not get a boost card. All right, we got the Buddy system. Treachery. When revealed, choose the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Reveal the top card of his deck. Top 2 cards instead if he is the only villain in play. And then the boost here is move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. So these villains, they'll be moving back and forth. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Okay, the Treachery, Chaos, and Prison. When revealed, choose to either discard an upgrade you control or place 1 threat on the active villain's side scheme for each upgrade you control. If you do not control any upgrades, this card gains Surge. The boost is if this attack is undefended, discard an upgrade you control. Discard an upgrade you control. Okay, we got Crowbar Toss. When revealed, alter ego. Wrecker schemes, then move the active villain counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. When revealed in hero form, Wrecker attacks you, then move the active villain counter to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. 2 of those. Get Wrecked. Okay, when revealed in alter ego mode, the villain whose side scheme has the most threat schemes. And in hero mode, the villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks you. Okay, I've been waiting for this. It's Treachery. When revealed, the active villain heals 3 hit points. Give that villain a tough status card. And the boost here is move the active counter to the villain with the least threat on his side scheme. That villain schemes. All right, we got to check here too real quick. Some of these we have here. This is a three attack. Some 1 attacks here. All right, several 1 attacks, but that 3 attack. That's a nasty one. Okay, Mystical Link, Treachery. When revealed, place 2 threat on each side scheme. Boost, record gets +3 for this attack. Activation, unless you place 2 threat on his side scheme. Ew. So either he's gonna, let's see, that's, his side scheme here. So once you get 10, he deals 2 damage to each friendly character, or he's gonna get +3 for the attack with this card. So you're either gonna, get your chances of getting 2 points automatically, or you have, a chance to defend against that. All right, a couple of those. Your Dead Meat, when revealed, is a Treachery. Deal 1 damage to the hero or ally with the fewest remaining hit points. If that character is defeated this way, place 3 threat on Wrecker's side scheme. Yeesh. All right, now we got Thunderball. All right. It's got 3 scheme, 1 attack. He's a schemer, boy. When Thunderball schemes, place the threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. Force response, after Thunderball attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. Whoa! All right, he's got 13 hit points. Let's see here. We got Wrecker has 14 hit points per player. All right, and then his B card is he just bounced 1 attack. His scheme stays the same though. All right, Thunderstruck side scheme. Thunderball's side scheme. This card cannot leave play while Thunderball is in play. Gamma Blast, force response. After a threat is placed here, if there is 10 or more threat here, stun each friendly character. Remove all with 3 threat in the side scheme. That's not good, but it's better than losing 2 hit points. All right, Ball and Chain. Attached to Thunderball as a weapon. Force response, after Thunderball attacks, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Hero action, exhaust your hero and discard 1 card at random from your hand, and then discard this card. And that's a +3 on there when you're drawing for boost. All right, Held Hostage, attachment, attached to active villain side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from attached scheme by thwarting. The villain corresponding to the attached side scheme attacks you, then discard the card. Okay, that's the hero action. Okay, we have another attachment, radioactive buildup, attached to Thunderball. Excess damage dealt by Thunderball is placed as threat on his corresponding side scheme. Force response, after Thunderball attacks, he discards this card. And that's another 3 boost. All right, we got another Corrupt Prison Guard. Escape Convict. Got the buddy system again. Chaos in Prison. Okay, Energy Projectiles, Treachery. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control. The boost here is deal 1 damage to the defending character. Okay, so either way, you're going to get it. And we got the Get Wrecked. I've been waiting for this again. Lightning Blast. When revealed, alter ego form, place 3 threat on the side scheme with the most threat. When revealed hero form, Thunderball attacks you. If this attack is undefended, place 3 threat on Thunderball's side scheme. Couple lightning backs. So we got Tactical Prowess. Treachery. When revealed, move all threat from the side scheme with the least threat to the side scheme with the most threat. If that scheme's force responsibility is not triggered, this card... is not triggered this way, this card gains Surge. And it's got a 2. So there's this one. These are all 2 boost. +2. Okay, that's Thunderball. These guys are not too fun. No, I mean they are. They are fun. But they're fun to defeat. Or try to defeat anyway. They're fun. the right combination of heroes to knock these guys out. I find that's the best thing to do. Of course, I really am curious to see what's going on, what's going to happen with the Hulk pack. We have Thor coming out, we have Black Widow, and of course Doctor Strange, and now the unannounced leak by FFG themselves of, mind you, the leaks, several leaks have come out, but they've been leaked by Asmodee on their store. This time FFG did it to themselves, so I don't know what the heck is going on over in that place. All right, Pile Driver. Let's see what we got over here. And Bulldozer's the last one. Okay. Pile Driver 2 scheme to attack. He gets Retaliate 1. When Pile Driver schemes, place threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. Okay, and then he gets his attack just bumps 1 more. All right, his side scheme is Piled On. Pile Driver side scheme. This card cannot leave play while Pile Driver is in play. Pile Drive, force response. After a threat is placed here, if there is 10 or more threat here, each player discards the upgrade or support they control with the highest cost, and then remove all but 3 threat from the scheme. That's not good. All right, attachment, distracting taunts. Attached to Pile Driver. Pile Driver gets +3 hit points. Now with his hit points, we can check those out. He's got 11 hit points, regular, and then 14 with his super, with his B card, super. Except for his a regular. Go figure that out. Anyway. Okay, we got, okay, after your hero attacks, Pile Driver spend 2 physical resources and then discard the card. We have Held Hostage again, put up Prison Guard, Escaped Convict, the Buddy System, Get Wrecked. I've been waiting for this. Oversized Hands. Treachery, discard. When revealed, discard the support you control with the highest cost. If no support was discarded this way, place 2 threat on the active villain scheme. And the boost here is discard a support you control. Escape Plan. When revealed, you are confused. If you are already confused, Pile Driver schemes. The boost here is give the active villain a tough status card. If they already have a tough status card, place 2 threat on their scheme. 2 of those. We have Pummel. When revealed in alter ego form, Pile Driver schemes. If Pile Driver is tough, he gets +2 scheme for this activation. When revealed hero form, Pile Driver attacks you. If Pile Driver is tough, he gets +2 activation. Attack for this activation. Uncanny Resilience. When revealed, remove each stunned and confused status card from each villain. If no status cards are removed, this card gains Surge, and the boost is that you are confused. All right. And last, we got Bulldozer. He's got only 1 scheme, but he's got 3 attack. When Bulldozer schemes, place a threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. When Bulldozer attacks, the attack gains Overkill. Yeah, okay. So in his, he just bumps again. His scheme bumps, but not his attack on his super card. Okay, Clear the Road side scheme. This card cannot leave play while Bulldozer is in play. Charge, force response after threat is placed here. If there is 10 or more here, the player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck. Wow. And ouch. Remove all but 3 threat from this scheme. Wow, that sucks. Literally. All right, Bulldozer's helmet. Attached to Bulldozer. After Bulldozer attacks you, discard 1 card from the top of your deck for each point of damage dealt by this attack. Oh, he loves discarding. Hero action. Exhaust your hero and discard 1 card at random from your hand to discard this card. And we got Held Hostage again. Ramming Speed. Attached to Bulldozer. Force Interrupt. When Bulldozer attacks you, you must defend against Bulldozer's attack with an ally you control if able. And then Force Response. Again, after Bulldozer attacks you, discard this card. 2 of those. We got the Prison Guard, the Escape Con, the Buddy System. Bull Rush, Bulldozer schemes. Discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed on this activation. Okay, Bulldozer attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage dealt. So he's just a freaking discarding maniac. A couple of those. Chaos and Prison. Get wrecked. Headbutt. When revealed, discard one card at random from your hand. If you are in hero form, take damage equal to the card's printed cost. Oof. If you are alter ego form, place threat on Bulldozer size scheme equal to the card's printed cost. It certainly is a wily one. Leave the charged treachery when revealed. Discard the top X cards of your deck, where X is Bulldozer's attack. Okay, place one threat on Bulldozer's side scheme for each different card type discarded this way. So his attack is generally 3, so he's just not a nice guy. All right, that's it. That is the Wrecking Crew pack I managed to get a hold of. I don't believe they had any shortages on these. I can't be 100%. I know Captain America and Green Goblin, and in some cases, Ms. Marvel are still, not around yet. They're still being reprinted or whatever the case is. So hopefully they'll get their things together. There's more mats on the way. I only ordered the 4-player mat. I didn't get a bunch of each individual hero mat. But I'm sure, they're going to take just as long as this one did. There's still hero mats that were announced from the first announcement that still aren't out yet. So let's see what happens. I want to thank you all today. I want to thank my 3% viewers. Y'all are great. Somebody please support me. And you guys have a great day.